844-818-1007.
Rest assured, when all else fails to entertain you, so will he.
You guys suck!
This is the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.
Cavaliers coming off a win. You haven't been able to say that in a minute. 115-100 was the final. Last night at the Little Caesars Arena, they beat the Pistons. That went the other way last time Detroit was here in town. So they broke the streak. See if they can keep it going. Tonight they're playing Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. That is at 7:30 here at home at the Romo Fijo. So your tip-off is at 7:30. That pregame coverage will start at 7 o'clock tonight on WMMS. And if you need some appropriate gear from CLE Clothing Company, you can save yourself 20% off by using the promo code NEWYEAR20 all through the month of January. It's a leap year, so we'll have an extra day in February.
Hey.
So whatever the code is going to be for next month, you'll have an extra day to use it.
Cool.
Yeah, so, New Year 20 at cleclothingco.com. If you want to go online, look around, you want to walk into one of their stores and load your arms up with stuff to save yourself some money. I played you a video a couple of weeks ago. Police in Tempe, Arizona were vexed. They were flummoxed. They were frustrated. They were spending resources and man-hours and manpower trying to figure out who was tagging the city with Penis Man. Remember Penis Man?
I remember Penis Man.
They couldn't figure out who it was. They didn't have any. For people who complain that we live in a surveillance state where there are cameras everywhere, some people still evade detection by those cameras. And Penis Man was tagging bridges and signs, and they could find neither hide nor hair of this individual. This is not Dr. Penis. This is Penis Man.
I am Dr. Penis.
That's Dr. Penis. This was Penis Man.
There's a comedian named Dave Landau. If you know him, he's originally from Detroit. He lives in New York now.
Yeah.
He has a bit about drawing a bunch of penises in high school, and he drove his teacher literally crazy. Like, she ended up in a mental ward because she started screaming at a bunch of high school students, "Who is the penis master? Who is the penis man?" This is what I think of every time.
Penis master.
Yes.
Well, they have, it took 20, I mean, again, this is a severe overreaction, I think, but I guess they wanted to make a spectacle out of it. The Penis Man graffiti artist, who's been identified as Dustin Schomer, announced on Facebook early Saturday morning that he'd been arrested at his condo in Phoenix by 25 heavily armed SWAT officers.
Dang.
And Tempe police confirmed that was the case. Dude's a long hair with a beard, and, he's the guy tagging Penis Man. Across public buildings, private buildings. Since late November, they've been looking for this guy. He's out there brazenly spray painting.
They got him.
All over the place. In Tempe. It does. Throughout the city, across Arizona State University, home of the Sun Devils, I think. So they got him. But 25 SWAT officers raided his condo. Swarmed the entire apartment complex.
Over graffiti?
Yeah.
It seems a little unnecessary.
Pointed a silenced assault rifle in his face.
Jeez.
I mean, this isn't a drug dealer.
No.
This is a guy who, to the best of anyone's knowledge, was primarily armed with a spray paint can.
Penis man.
So they got the Penis Man.
Penis Man.
Yeah.
Did you ever play the penis game when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Everybody
Where you
played
take
that.
I
your
don't think
penis
you're
and you
thinking of
stick
the
it in
same
different
game
things.
I am.
You just stick it on different things? Is that what we said?
In different things.
In,
I think
on,
we're
or
probably
If it's here, if it's here, if it's here.
we're probably talking about two different games.
You treated your penis like a cat's whiskers? Like, if it fits, like that's how they judge if they can fit into things?
Pardon me, I don't know all this cat nonsense you're talking about.
Don't compare my penis to a cat. Cats are disgusting.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. Yeah, that's how cats' whiskers, that's how they can judge if their body will fit into places. If their whiskers touch the wall or whatever, then they know they can't fit.
Well, then how do cats get stuck all the time?
Because they're stupid.
Oh,
I was saying
all
that
right,
was
well.
young William Squire was trying to do that with his wiener.
So then that whisker thing is completely unreliable.
Yeah, like a penis.
Speak for yourself. Nothing unreliable about my penis.
Mr. Reliable over there.
Yeah.
No, the penis game is where you
say it quietly and then someone say it louder,
and
louder until you're shouting. It's fun to play like across the room from somebody in class. Dude, you never played that game? Oh, you were a good kid.
I never played that game either.
Really?
I went to Catholic school. That's the kind of thing that could get you expelled from Catholic.
Yeah.
Just go, penis.
And then I'd have to, penis.
Penis.
Penis. You have to go louder
I probably
and louder.
did.
Yeah.
I don't know that it was a volley.
And it was
back
the
and
point was
forth.
to be able to say it the loudest without getting caught. And then you win. Or if the other person went back down,
See,
I
didn't
can't
care
do it.
about getting caught, so once people started, I just go, penis!
You're so loud.
And they'd be like, okay, no one's getting
You're
louder
in
than
the
that.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never played that, and no one loves penis more than me. I'd never even heard of that game.
Yeah.
I feel like there are people that love penis more than you.
Okay.
I'll put you 98th
actually.
percentile, but I think there's someone.
98th percentile.
Yeah.
Why can't we all
Loving
compete?
penis.
Why can't we all be in the same class of 100%? Like,
Because it's just not how it works,
it's just
man.
a group.
There's
I'm
people
the
that-
1%.
You
of
you
the
are
class.
not putting your life on the line.
Not the upper
anymore.
1%.
So you may have been there back in the day, but you aren't as thirsty as you
Putting
used to
my
be.
life on the line?
Yeah.
That's you got to risk it all for penis.
Yeah,
saying-
that would be someone who loves it more than you do.
I can still love it and appreciate it from afar.
Right,
Listen,
but
you-
not the same way someone in the 100th percentile loves it.
You're not willing to be as aggressively thirsty as you were before,
Jamaica-
which is good. Don't take that. It's not an insult.
I was gonna say Jamaica. That was me loving penis to the highest extent.
Listen, you've never
Those were your dangerous days.
you've never smoked crack for penis.
I have not.
That's the ultimate.
You,
Bite off
you
his
know, you
penis.
think.
you don't even know if you like crack or not.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I've never signed a document for like money or anything like that.
Right. Again.
Well, because you would be doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know there was these levels. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
I just
I
appreciate
mean, I
it.
fully
Fine art.
understand anybody doing that stuff for money. It's the doing it for free I don't understand.
Well, I mean, if I want to make my friend feel good, then that's what you do.
I said.
Make
But
my
listen-
friend feel good.
Oh,
In the Halle Berry voice.
I mean, you can just use it in the
was
pound cake voice.
Clearly Holly Berry.
Clearly, yes.
She won an Oscar for that voice.
Not that voice. So, Penis Man's defense is, I didn't come up with it. I'm a copycat. Imagine that. I'm not smart enough. You got to play
I'm
dumb.
not the original Penis Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think this is. You know who I think Penis Man is?
a cup.
No, I think it's Banksy.
Who's Banksy?
You don't know
Who's Banksy? She says.
That's what we're all asking. We're all asking the same question.
Some people say it's one guy. Some people say it's an art collective. It's the guy who, the artist overseas. I think primarily in London, you'll see the stencil art of the girl with a balloon and it's a gun, or it's like agitprop.
Oh, I think my friend went as him for Halloween.
You've never watched went as Banksy. How the hell do you go
I
as
think
Banksy?
So.
Well, we don't know what Banksy is.
You've never watched Exit Through the Gift Shop?
Oh, he went as this with the mask and the flowers.
Instead of throwing the Molotov cocktailers, throwing flowers?
Yes, he dressed up like that.
Okay. He went as a Banksy.
As a Banksy.
Did he have to walk around all night with his arm cocked back with flowers to really nail
he
the
would
image?
pause for like pictures and stuff like that.
And
But
people
he
got
just- It was at it was at 78th Street Studios, so people knew.
Oh,
It was at like an art gallery. I went to. This was not last year, the year before.
Okay. So other people were probably dressed as art too.
Yes,
Somebody's
probably. I don't know. I don't know
bald
anything
guy in
about it.
spectacles and bibs walking next to a, he is holding a pitchfork. And
Yeah, dressed as art. What'd you go as? Art?
Linkletter.
Yeah.
So Dustin Schomer, who was Penis Man, he says, I'm a copycat. I'm not the original. I just thought it was a good message.
So there's penis men.
According to this guy. But I like that defense. I just thought it was a good message. I thought Penis Man was a good message. But again, when 25 SWAT team officers show up at your house, seems to be a little bit of overkill for a non-violent offender. Mm-hmm. He's 38. He was charged with 1 felony count of criminal trespassing, 8 counts of misdemeanor criminal damage and 16 felony counts for defacing a school.
Jeez.
So if you're going, I'm just a copycat, it's a lot of heat to take for not being the OG.
Right. Or maybe he thought that was how he would get out of it.
Or he's protecting
The
the
real
real
penis
penis
man.
man.
Oh.
He ain't no rat. He's a dick, but he's not a rat.
It's the year of the rat, though.
Penis man paid him off.
It is the year of the rat, the animal. I don't think you want to be the rat. They seized his phone and laptop during the raid. How you like that?
So he's safe to say he's never going to get a job again.
He said, I'm having I don't think he was. They said that he studied Japanese literature at ASU. I don't think he was ever going to get a job.
It's just imagine waiting 7 years for all my 15 felonies to go off my record. Yay! And now I can get a job at McDonald's.
Yeah, but also, like, what you got them for. Well, oh, my God, what'd you get him for? I graffitied Penis Man all over the city of Tempe, Arizona.
He might be able to just commission penis art and sell it because he's famous.
Said I was having a chat with somebody on Facebook. I'm having my coffee Saturday morning. Oh, he goes, I woke up early afternoon.
At 1 p.m.
Knock, knock, knock. Tempe police open up or we're going to break down the door. And they put a gun in his face. And,
Whoa.
yeah.
And Tempe is a gorgeous city. Like much like Toronto, you could eat off the streets. It's so clean.
Oh, there's plenty of dirty streets in Toronto. I mean, you know.
Well, the ones I saw.
Listen, you can eat off any street.
You
Yeah,
really
you
can.
could.
I mean,
You're
not
able to.
recommended.
you can eat off Euclid downtown. I've seen people do it.
Yeah.
Right?
I've seen people reverse eat onto Euclid a lot more.
Yeah. But if you don't want that to go to waste, slurp it right back up. Okay, I've got $1,000 here for you. A chance for you to go fund yourself. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword tattoo to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's tattoo to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
Speaking of penis men, I'm not sure why this woman's story warranted her making the rounds on the British chat shows, but it did. A woman named Iris Jones. Her story is my Egyptian boy toy. She's a much older woman and I guess was dating a very young man. And this made some tabloid fodder over in the UK. And so she was making the rounds on some shows. And she was very candid about what the situation had been with her much younger lover, as it were.
The first night.
Oh, the first night, pretty rough. It was rough. Nobody had been near me for 35 years. I thought I was a virgin again.
Oh, really?
Anyway, but can I say what we used? A whole tube of KY jelly?
Oh,
Yeah,
you can say that. You can say that.
And the thing is, I couldn't walk the next day. Yeah, I felt as if I'd been riding a horse.
Side to side.
Saddle sore. What?
I felt as if I'd been riding a horse. Felt like that horse had been playing basketball.
It doesn't sound as dirty coming from an old British lady, does it?
Right. Imagine no one's been in there for 35
That's
years.
crazy.
I mean, and this woman's not 90, mind you. She looks like she's maybe 70. So she hasn't had sex
A whole tube.
since she was a young woman.
Say that.
And the thing is, I couldn't walk the next day. Yeah, I felt as if I'd been riding a horse. Saddle sore, wasn't in it. Anyway, we got over that. We got over that. The sex is not the important thing.
Right.
Because
Okay.
I can't sleep with him. You get an elbow in the face, a knee in the back.
Oh, he's And a this is fidgeter. just-
Oh, he's
Right.
terrible. And I used to sleep on the settee.
Oh, I had to sleep on the settee because he's knocking me about in bed. Saddle sore. I couldn't walk.
That's insane.
Again, I love this. I don't know how she ended up getting on these
Sounds like she needs a bigger bed.
morning shows.
Bigger bed and just a reoccurring purchase of lube from Amazon.
She needs
You know
a
what, though?
California king.
I was going to say, when you're so not used to sleeping in the same bed with somebody, though, and then you try to sleep next to somebody, that's very difficult.
Oh, I know.
Sleeping with someone takes some getting used to.
Yeah. I haven't spent the night with somebody since, like, I don't even know. Oh boy, it's been probably. I've been sober for a year, so it's been probably Thanksgiving of 2018.
Yeah.
It was probably the last time I slept over somewhere, and it's like there's no point. You do what you need to do and go home. Go to your own bed.
Last time I had somebody stay the night over my house, we argued over who was going to be the little spoon. That's the one thing you want is two twinks arguing over who wants to spoon who. And he was like 6
I don't
foot.
want to spoon anybody.
He was like 6 foot. I'm like, how are you going to be the little spoon?
Do you cuddle to go to bed? Like when you're sleeping?
Yes,
you
I sleep.
hold somebody?
I sleep on someone's chest, or I sleep on.
He has a torso pillow.
Well, I can't.
But if someone's that tall, they should know they
That's
are
ridiculous.
they are the default big
right.
But I was the
spoon
more,
in the situation.
Once again, I was the more masculine one. So I'm like, ugh.
Really?
I told you, I am a bottom in a sea full of twinks. I can't. Hey, I molest children. I can't get a break here. But yeah, so it was kind of uncomfortable. So we just turned our backs to each other and went to sleep.
Yeah,
See,
that's like a preferred way to sleep. I don't like to cuddle to sleep.
Usually what happens for me is my girl will fall asleep in my nook.
Yeah.
While I'm laying on my back, and then
What's your nook?
in
Your
my arm,
shoulder and your chest
yeah,
meet?
chest meet.
Right
Yeah.
where the woman's head goes. Right
Chest meat?
there. Where they meet.
Oh.
M-E-E-T. Where your
I thought you
shoulder
said
and
when
your
she
chest meet.
She falls asleep in your chest meat. I'm
She
like,
gets in my bosom,
those are
Alan.
called pecs, I think.
Where your shoulder and your chest meet. That part right there.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Your chest. Your chest.
Is it your chest? It's
Where your
Yeah.
shoulder and chest meet is your chest.
this
She's not sleeping on his shoulder. She's sleeping on
just
his.
under the
It's
shoulder.
Nook. It's the nook, and it's
It's where
a nice
your head
place.
fits perfect.
Yeah. And so she'll fall asleep there, and then as I'm falling asleep, I'll just go, and I'll roll over and just leave her for dead.
Yeah, you got to chew your arm off to get out of there. It's like you're in a bear trap.
I go, I'm sleeping now, so get off.
See, I'm a side sleeper to begin with. So you do cuddle for a little bit, watch some TV, and then I roll over and I'm done. Don't touch me.
We're in double comforter territory right now. And I don't like that.
Oh, you
I
don't?
I don't care for it. I like being under the same comforter.
Yeah.
But Gwen sleeps super hot.
Yeah.
So she has a fan on her, and I'm
Oh, not me.
No, I don't care for that. So I'm under another thing, and
The blanket Mary got me for Christmas. That's the blanket she uses every night.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
That's her blanket. Because
a nice
I
blanket.
have a big giant comforter, but it just works out better if we have our own blankets.
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't ever sleep well when it's next to something. Like you said, if you're used to it and you get used to that person, but trying to spend the night at a dude's house or something, I'm
if it's
I'm uncomfortable. I'm not like.
Well, you don't stay.
Yeah.
You don't
no,
stay
I'm
over.
saying trying to though.
Eh.
I end up leaving in the middle of the night, even if I'm like, oh yeah, I'll stay the night. I'm out at 3 a.m. You're asleep.
That's how you know
I'm
you have
leaving.
someone special.
Is if you can sleep at their house.
Yeah, I haven't ever slept at her house, but she can sleep in mine.
You've never slept in her house.
No. She's got a roommate. I like it here.
So what?
I like it at my place.
No, I get liking
Yeah.
it, but you've never stayed over there.
I've never even been there.
Really?
You've never been to your girlfriend's house.
No. Because we go to my house.
No, I understand it, but I would think at some point you go, let's stay over at your place.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to. I have my stuff at my place. I like my stuff at my
How
place.
often does she stay over at your place?
Oh, I don't know, 5-6 nights a week.
So she's never at her place. Does she hate her roommate?
No, they get along fine.
So she's never at her place.
She's not there a lot, no.
It's just that your place is nicer, or
I don't know. I never been to
more
her place.
comfortable. Oh yeah, you don't even know. There's
I
no
don't even know.
comparison.
How far is it from her place to yours?
I don't know where she lives.
Shay lives in Lakewood.
She-
I've
you
been
know
to her
where
place.
she
No,
lives.
she lives in Ohio City.
So not that far. 10 minutes.
She was living in Lakewood. She moved to
Last year,
Yeah.
around this time last year. So
No.
she moved?
She moved in this time last year. She lived in Lakewood.
Yes,
But
that's
she
what I
lived-
was saying.
But
Wow,
she
you've never
moved in
even been to her
September.
place.
No.
Do you know her roommate?
Yes.
That's weird.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know because we always just go to my house. 'Cause
Well, I guess too, you're a bigger dude, so it's if she has a twin size bed or a full bed, it
Have
doesn't
you
really
ever
make
picked
sense.
her up from her place?
No.
You've never even seen where she lives.
Nope.
Maybe she's homeless.
I don't know.
She might
stays
not
with
have a
me.
place to live.
I mean, she does have a place to live.
I mean, I
but-
get I get
A preference.
liking being at home, but having never seen her place.
It's
just-
weird. That's pretty
we're just
weird.
by my place a lot more often, and that's.
But you're not
we just,
curious?
no, I don't really. I mean, we talked about it last night, and she's like, "You never been to my place." I'm like, "You've
You're
never
not
invited
curious.
me there."
But she never invited you there.
Well, but we're joking around. But we like it at my spot.
Again, I understand. I would just think that common curiosity, you'd go, I'd like to see
Where you live.
live.
Right.
I'll get there eventually. I just like going home.
What if there's like butcher meats hanging or something?
She's a chef, so that makes
Butcher
sense.
meats.
You know what I mean? Like something
Well,
wild.
then I'd want to go over there.
You
What-
walk in and there's just a
What are you-
pig,
what are
a
you-
skinned pig.
Yeah, are you making kishkas in here? What the hell's going
Right.
on? A skinned pig.
Like, bring some of
hanging.
that over. I like meat.
Well, it's not cured yet.
Huh. It's got that coronavirus. Oh, boy. I was thinking about that, by the way. The
Hell of a
coronavirus.
marinade.
You know how many things on Amazon come from overseas? That's going to have to cut in to Amazon to some degree,
Oh
right?
yeah.
I mean,
They
things
just
that
stop shipping?
Things that they don't even tell you are from China. You know, you order a jacket and it's 4 sizes too small on you, but it's a double XL.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is clearly
Not
you're from
marked, yeah.
China. Yeah. All right. Hey, Tiffany Haddish is doing a show out at MGM Northfield Park this Friday night. If you want to go see her, I will hook you up after the break. MGM Northfield Park out there Friday night. See Tiffany Haddish. 35192. You want to send me a text or AlanCoxShow.com for everything else.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.